How's it going, Dakereon? Thanks for doing this. I know that you've been kind of fighting past an injury the past couple of weeks. So first of all, how's that going? How healthy are you right now?
I'm doing better. Doing better than before. Just kind of focusing on myself, kind of rehabbing and just taking all the right precautions. You know what I'm saying, so I can be healthy.
And looking back, as the first year at receiver is kind of getting to an end here, how do you think that you've developed as a receiver? How do you think you played?
Yeah. Some growing pains. But that's part of learning the game. I just gotta continue to progress every single day. The season came quickly. You know what I'm saying, but just continue to every day. Just play my role, taking. Um, I'm learning from Shai a lot. Everything he kind of does, I try to take over and twist it my own way. But um, yeah.
Ben. Ben.
Hey, Dakereon, sorry about that. I wanted to ask, how much growth and development have you seen from some of the young receivers around you? It seems like they're being asked to do a lot more, and still kind of working their way into some of those roles. And what kind of growth have you seen from specific guys through this season?
I think all of those guys every single day they come to work. I gotta commend all of the guys for doing that because you never know when your number's gonna be called. But I think all of them took their role seriously, came into work every single day. I think they're all developing really really well. I think as the season goes on, as more games we continue to get into, I think their confidence is growing a lot. I think that helps their play.
Let's go to Rick Henry because he's in a car, and I worry about him if he's driving there. Rick?
Don't worry, Steve. My son's driving. We're on I-20, so I'm safe. Hey, to carry on. Every season takes a toll on a player's body. You get all beat up. This season, how tough and challenging has it been mentally with everything you guys have had to deal with COVID-19, a coaching change, guys opting out? Do you have to kind of just psych yourself up every week just to keep going?
Um, I think it comes down to if you want it or you don't. I think most of us here that's still here, we have a team first mentality. I know I do. I put my team first, and at this point, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Things happen, adversity come. You can't question God when things happen. You know what I'm saying? You just got to continue to move forward and just progress forward.
Hale?
DeCarron, I'm guessing the coldest game you've played in your career is probably one of those playoff games at Fort Dorchester, right?
Absolutely.
What do you remember? What the number was? Who y'all playing? Anything like that? Any of those details?
We came up here. We played Dutch Fort. I think it was about 27, 27 on the turf field. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Senior year? Is that your senior year?
Senior, actually, junior and senior year is pretty much the same.
Okay, so and I'm guessing you haven't played a game of snow. Have you ever seen snow in person?
I seen snow a couple of times. Down in Charleston, rain like it snows like every 4 years. But other than that, I've never played in no snow or nothing like that.
Or are you excited about maybe getting to check that off the list? Awesome, very nice.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is what it is. If it snows, it snows. I'm not really there for the weather. I'm going to win the ball game, man. But it is what it is.
Colin Taylor?
Yeah, to carry on, just even going back to last year where you got moved to receiver and then had to go back to quarterback because of injuries, and then this year having injuries kind of hamper your season. Just how mentally tough do you have to be to handle things like that? Can you kind of just take me through the roller coaster that it's been for the last 2 years mentally for you?
You have to be a very strong person. At times like this it's hard to not question God when things like this happen. Sometimes we have our own plans, but our plans are not God's plan. So at this point, I continue to stay obedient, trust God, and continue to pray every single day. And I know things will work out. Just continue to play my role every single day. Wake up, be energetic, be joyful, go enjoy myself, and take it from there.
Eric Boynton?
Yeah, just been his teammate now for a couple of years, and this year in the wide receiver room with Shai Smith. What is maybe one or two of the things that impress you the most about Shai, whether on the field, as a person, just anything across?
I've known Shai for a long time, but I've seen him grow into a man as years to come. I think first and foremost his natural abilities as an athlete. I think it immediately jumps off at you. The kind of guy he is, the kind of father he is to his son. That's a guy I look up to off the field. My guy just pray continues to progress, and I think at this point now he's getting all the success that he deserves. So, yeah.
Jen Del Bianco.
Did you notice any changes in him after he became a father?
Absolutely. I mean, I think you immediately seen the maturity level rise, and just take on that role as you should.
Jen Del Bianco.
Karen, what's been the biggest challenge for you in switching to receiver?
I think at this point, I mean, from the jump, just getting my body to acclimate to this role. Coming from playing quarterback and not running as much, but just kind of getting my body acclimated down to weight, everything that comes with it. I just think that side of being prepared from a physical standpoint.
And what part of your game now as a receiver are you most proud of, or do you feel you can lean on the most as you continue to try and get better?
I just think my natural ability is it just kind of takes over a lot right now until I can continue to progress and get down to the nitty gritty, and that comes with time. You know what I'm saying? A plant doesn't grow in a day or two. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to continue to trust the process within myself and within the Lord, and just continue to know that I will progress as time go on, and I'll be all right.
Mike Yuba.
Dakereon, what would it mean for you and just your teammates to be able to see a guy like Kevyn Harris hit the 1,000-yard mark? I know you nod your head right there. Is that something? I mean, I don't know if Kevin's talking about it necessarily, but is that something you guys have been talking about, knowing that he's like 60-something yards away?
Absolutely. I know me and Kevin was talking. Well, I was talking to him about it more all day today, all morning. Really since after the game, how excited we are to get him to that mark. I think he's easily one of the best backs in the country. I think he's proven that. A hard-nosed guy that continues to put his team first, and a very thankful guy for his offensive linemen, because without those guys, he wouldn't be able to do it. But yeah, I think we're all very excited for him to get that, and I know he'll reach it.
Ben Brenner.
Dakereon, technically, just because of the weird rules this year, you guys still have the potential to go to a bowl game, possibly. Have you guys talked at all about that as a potential outcome, and how much would you like to go to a bowl if it was an option?
We haven't really talked much about it because we haven't heard much about it. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If we're invited to a bowl game, you know, we're more than happy to go compete. As always, for our university and for our fans.
Dick Cox.
Going back to the cold weather, are you going to be one of those guys that's going to pull out all the thermal gear and the gloves, or are you going to be one of the tough guys who rolls up his sleeves and just toughs it out?
Listen, I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. It don't get that cold down there. I'm going to have my thermal on, hand warmer, but I'm going to be ready to go.
Eric Boynton.
Yeah, do you pay any attention at all to any of the ongoing reports about who the next coach might be, or follow the progress of the head coaching search at USC?
I don't follow it. I don't follow it up much. I know some people try to bring it up to me, but at this point, it is what it is. We're trying to get through this season and try to win this next game, and I think that's our big focus. But after the season, whatever comes. But at this point, just trying to finish this round.
John Del Bianco.
Dakereon, as a quarterback coming into college, you can relate to what Luke Doty's going through right now in his first year on campus. What do you feel? How do you feel he's done this first year, especially the last 2 weeks, playing more prominent role?
I think Luke has done a phenomenal job, especially off the field. I think that's a guy every single day since he first came here, A1 leader since day one. Naturally, Billy jumps off the board, but I think the way he carries himself and how hard he worked all summer and just think about all season, and for him to finally get his time, it's a guy that we love to play with. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy that plays with a lot of energy, a guy that's very, very confident, very cool guy. He got some swag by himself. You can't knock him for that. But I just pray he continues to grow. You know what I'm saying? Some growing pains come with that, but I think he's taking on the role as he should, and I think he's doing a great job.
Last question.
You guys talk about your high school careers. You guys had pretty similar careers, both winning state championships, both SC Mr. Football awards.
Absolutely. Yeah. We do both share some things, and I think we have a lot to relate to and talk about. You know what I'm saying, in high school. But at this point, I'm grateful we're both playing together. I think it's a legendary thing. But yeah.
Last question goes to Colin Taylor.
Kind of going off Luke Doty a little bit, I guess on the TV broadcast Saturday, they said that you guys renamed Thursday Luke Doty Thursday. I'm wondering if that's true and kind of why did you guys end up doing that?
Man, I'm telling you, when it comes to Luke, and it's Luke Doty Thursday, but I think it's every day. The guy comes with so much energy. Positive Thursday, positive Wednesday. I mean, just always being positive. I think that's a guy that you love to play with. You know what I'm saying? Because the guy brings so much excitement to the game, brings so much energy. An A1 leader at such a young age, and can't knock him for it.
All right, thank you, Dakereon.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.